Hello guys, so I've got another little bit of a video for you, and I want to talk about two really common phrases that if we haven't spoken about already, they won't be important just now, but they probably will be down the line, um, especially when it comes to progressions with your exercises and progressions with your movements and your kind of fitness journey. And those two things are RIR and RPE. Okay, and don't worry, that all just sounds like gobbledygook, but I'm going to break it down for you. So I'll start with RPE. It's more commonly seen. So RPE basically stands for rate of perceived exertion. So in simple person's terms, in normal person's terms, how hard is it? Right? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult did you find that? So for example, let's say you're doing a set of 10 lat pull downs. Okay, a set of 10 lat pull downs, and at the end of those 10 with 20 kilograms, you think, yeah, it was probably like a 7 out of 10. Definitely could have been harder. You know, it wasn't really easy, it was like a 7 out of 10. That's a rate of perceived exertion. Okay, that means that there is, if your rate of perceived exertion is a 7, there is a wiggle room there for us to be able to try harder. So maybe we increase the reps, maybe we increase the weight, maybe we slow down the eccentric part on the way up to make it more difficult. How do we increase that rate of perceived exertion to maybe an 8 or a 9 that is more conducive for muscle growth, for example? RIR stands for reps in reserve. So where RPE, as it gets harder, you count upwards, reps in reserve, RIR, is basically going downwards. So how many reps did you have left? How many more could you have done? So let's say, for example, let's use lat pull down again with 20 kilograms. We're doing our lat pull downs, and at the end of doing your set of 10 lat pull downs, I said to you, how many more reps could you have done? And you go, yeah, probably had 3 more, probably 3 more in the tank. That's the equivalent of, essentially, I found it like a 7 out of 10, or similar to an equivalent. Again, when we're training for like muscle growth and stuff like that, strength at times, we want to be closer to like maybe 1 or 2 reps in reserve. If we're training for work capacity, so more reps but faster, higher volume, then maybe our reps in reserve or our RPE want to reflect that equivalent, reflect that appropriately. So our reps in reserve for work capacity might be something more like a 6 or a 5. Our RPE would be maybe a 4 or 5. Things of that nature. All right, so hopefully that helps, guys. And RPE and RIR are things that I may program in for you depending on your goals and what I feel is appropriate for you guys at any given time. But it's something that you can actually apply yourselves if you really wanted to. And it's a really good guide, not only for exercise itself, but also how sometimes nutrition can affect your exercise. So if your nutrition has been bad for 2 days in a row, and then you go into doing, let's say your lat pull downs again, and this week, your RPE was a 9. It was really, really hard. But last week you did exactly the same and your RPE was only a 7, but the weight hasn't changed, the rep hasn't changed, but then you look back at your food diary and maybe you've eaten a bit badly the last couple of days, so you haven't got good nutrients into your body. That's going to affect your performance. That's going to make you feel more tired. It's going to make your workouts feel like more of an effort. Okay? So RPE and RIR are not only great for tracking our workout progressions, but also being able to link our nutrition and our exercise and activity and movement progressions more closely, which can be really, really beneficial at times as well. So anyway, RPE, RIR, I hope that helps, guys. Any further questions on it, let me know. If you're interested about implementing it into your own programs or using it, for your own benefit, let me know, ask me questions, pick my brain. I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. Speak to you all soon.